What is up, guys? It is the Bluebloods here, back with another episode, man. And listen, I really don't. I mean, we cover all the FCS and recruiting, man. I keep up with a lot of FBS recruiting, and right now, at this point, I really don't know if there's a hotter team on the recruiting trail than Southern right this instant, man. They have landed their second commitment in just as many days as they land their second Bowie State transfer, this time landing the CIAA Defensive Player of the Year, Dmitry Morsell from Bowie State. And this secondary, now, when you look at everyone returning, they have multiple All Americans in this secondary from the corner spot to the safety spot to the nickel spot. There's an All-American to fill almost every single role in the back end of this defense, along with the countless FBS transfers that they signed on National Signing Day as well. Multiple guys from Tulane, an FIU transfer. We're going to break it all down here, but let's talk about Morsell, man. This was one of my favorite D2 transfers in the country. In my opinion, probably one of the top D2 transfers in the country. I mentioned won the CIAA Defensive Player of the Year in 2019. Coming out of high school, was a PG County All-Star, All-County First Team, was an All-Met Second Team in 2017. He's a multiple-time CIAA Defensive Back of the Week, multiple-time All-CIAA First Team selection, won the Defensive Player of the Year, was a Box to Row All-American, a D2Football.com All-American, a co-Defensive Player of the Year, another year, a Super Region First Team selection. Dmitry Morsell has done it all, man. And when you look at just what he's going to bring to this team, man, I mean, you're looking at Dmitry Morsell as a guy last year, 30 total tackles, 4 for loss. And going back to the year in 2019 where he won the CIAA Defensive Player of the Year award, he went crazy, man. 35 total tackles, 9 interceptions, a fumble recovery, 5 pass breakups, multiple defensive touchdowns. Dmitry Morsell is just an absolute playmaker, man. And I'm really, really excited to see how he fits into this defense, man. When you look at the corner spot, you look at Dmitry Morsell, you look at how he can combine with McNeese All-American transfer, Corian Harris. They got, I believe it's Tamaris Smith coming back as well out of Mobile, led the team with 9 pass breakups last season. And then you look at even the safety spot and the nickel spot, which we covered last episode, where they got multiple All-Americans there as well. When you look at some of their pickups from the early signing period, Terrence Dunlap, a standout at Troy. You look at the safety spot, they got a transfer, Cornelius Dyson from Tulsa. And the list just keeps going on and on. Benny McCray from FIU coming in, Colby Phillips from Tulane coming in, Marshall transfer, Keelan Roach coming in, Joshua Short from East Mississippi Community College. These guys are absolutely loaded in the secondary. But what Morsell's going to bring, man, he brings a ton of experience. He brings a lot of talent in the back end where he's been a key part of multiple CIAA conference championship teams. He's a playmaker and he can make plays on the ball and change the game, man. He is just a ball hunter. He has great hands, has the great ability to high point a ball, and just overall, he's going to look to make plays, man. Whether it's strips like you're seeing here, whether it's just key tackles, whether it's making an interception, coming on blitzes and making tackles in the backfield. He can play a little bit on special teams as well. Great vision with the ball, brings excellent physicality to the point of attack. I like everything Dmitry Morsell brings to the Southern team. When he announced his transfer, I really and truly thought he potentially could go to the Power Five level, man. That's how good Dmitry Morsell has been for Bowie State. This was a huge loss for that team, but a huge pickup for Southern here is Dmitry Morsell, former CIAA Defensive Player of the Year, announces his transfer to Southern. Following in line with his teammate yesterday, we had the full episode on, along with a bunch of great pickups this offseason for Dooley and this new staff. They brought in a lot of great defensive coaches, man. I know a lot of Southern fans know a lot of the staff that followed Dooley to Southern have great backgrounds, have been on winning teams, and know how to build a strong physical defense. And Southern's defense has all the pieces to be, I'm going to say it, elite next year. One of the best at the FCS level, from the D line to the linebackers back to the secondary. This team is scary, man. But Demetri Morsell, former CIAA Defensive Player of the Year, announces his transfer to Southern. Comment your thoughts below. Where do you see Morsell fitting in the scheme? How do you feel like he's going to perform next year for Southern? And overall, how do you feel about the momentum that Southern has had on the recruiting trail? For me, right now, they are the unquestioned leaders for that West Division coming into 2022. Man, Dooley, a lot of people, including myself, looked at the hire. It was a good hire, but with the names that were associated with the job, a lot of people were wondering how he was going to respond. He has recruited beyond anybody's belief, and I think even Southern fans, they have so much momentum right now, man. But Dmitry Morsell, day one starter, potential SWAC Defensive Player of the Year. That's how good I really think this guy can be. So, man, make sure to comment your thoughts below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, head to our website. We had a bunch of great content over these past few days, from recruiting to previewing the Buck Buchanan Award to previewing the Walter Payton Award favorites. FCS Top 25 polls coming soon. Also, the inaugural Bluebloods preseason FCS All-American list coming soon. Getting in contact with some schools to clear up some things on my end. So stay tuned for that as well, man. I'm telling you, nobody else out here is doing it how we are, man. So thank y'all for support, man. Hit the subscribe button. Check out the website, thebluebloodspod.com. Stay tuned for more episodes. But y'all have a good one. But until next time, the Blue Bloods are out.